had something on my mind for a while, and I think I'm going to finally share with you guys. So, as many of you know, we've been going to the Church of 1122 it's been a little over a year and a half. We started last March of 2024, and I grew up in church. If you know me, you are well aware of this fact. I was raised in the church. I was part of the worship band in both our youth worship band and just regular Sunday service worship band. And I have a strong foundation biblically. Fast forward a couple years into the first half of my adulthood life, and I was not living a biblical life. But when we had kids, it was really important to me to raise them in the church. And so when I was living in Claremont, I did take them to a church. We loved it. When I moved to Jacksonville, I struggled to find something that all of us would like. And long story short, the kids started going to 1122, and we made the decision to start looking for a church as a family that all of us would be okay with, because while Sean was also raised around church, he was not a regular goer. It wasn't something that was innate in him to want to do, but he knew that he wanted Reagan raised in the church. So it was important for us to find something that we all felt like we could go to every week and feel comfortable and safe and all of the things. So I'm going to tell you that I always felt like 1122 is a cult. And I laugh about it now because there's so many stickers. Like if you live in Jacksonville, 1120, everybody knows 1122. It's on like 90% of the people's cars. But the moment we walked in, I knew it was home. And God has been doing something really strong, crazy, all of the things in our lives. And I'm telling you, it is because of the words that are spoken through, not because of Joby, the pastor, but they're spoken through him, spoken through the worship, spoken through our children, spoken to our relationship as a family, as a whole unit. And if you have been looking for a church, whether you live in Jacksonville or you're only able to come in online, I'm telling you, things are happening. And I truly can say that I don't know what God has planned. We're going through a season of valleys. Debated how much I was going to share today, but after losing my mom in 2021, I have hit a series. I'll go through highs and lows and highs and lows. And I've always had a little bit of anxiety issues, mental health wise. But depression has been something that I have personally battled with this last couple of years. And it has really hit hard the last year and a half. And I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not really at a point where I'm willing to share all of the nitty gritty on social media, but just know that if you are in a situation where you are looking for answers and you are searching and you are feeling hopeless, there's answers in the Lord. There's answers in the Bible. There's answers with surrounding yourself with God like-minded people. I have never felt a overflowing whelm of joy since joining a Bible study, since finding my people, and also bringing that into my family. And so it's changing our lives in ways that I can't even fathom yet. And there's definitely a stirring. There's definitely some disruptions that I'm a little uncomfortable with right now. But I know that with God, all things are possible. And as it's one of the sayings, but it's true, if the tomb is empty, anything is possible. And I'm going to leave it at that. So if you're looking for a church, 1122 is an amazing one. If that's not your church, find one, because there's plenty out there. That's my 2 cents for today.